So we're going to play a bit more Odd Mage. So I only really started playing Constructed yesterday. Despite having played Arena for the last 5-6 years. And I've gone with a deck I pretty much love to play. Which is Odd Mage. You can see there's the deck list there in the bottom right.
None will survive.
So this is perfect for us. He's throwing out a nice little fast guy there. So what we need to do is we need to draw our Voodoo Doll against his Sea Giant. Pretty quickly as well. So, this is going to be a turn 4 Sea Giant. Ooh. That's useful. That allows us to get some heavy nukage in on this Sea Giant.
Your magic shall not save you.
Awesome, that's even better if he's going to do that.
Welcome to the show.
No Sea Giant, turn 4. He must be really annoyed with that. Oh, sorry, I keep saying Sea Giant. I mean Mountain Giants, of course. They're all giants. Hey, Voodoo Doll, right on cue. Yeah, go on. We'll let him play his Reaver. We'll let him get his hooked Reaver out. Seems fine. So we're probably just going to play the Tyrant next turn.
Oh yes, they'll serve me now.
This will allow us to play a Blaze Caller off his 2/2.
What do you ask of me?
Darkness rises. Flames consume you.
There is a method to my madness.
So he needs life gain this turn, or he is dead. And it appears he is dead.
Flames consume you.
So the deck's a lot of fun when you draw your good cards, which is what I did there. But we actually do pretty well against that deck if we don't get that kind of hand as well. We actually run him out of resources. Like, he can do 2 cubes, he can do Gul'dan, the whole lot. And I'll just make a Jaina. I'll just basically clear the board time after time with Dragon's Furies and Flame Strikes, with the additional spell power help from things like the Black Cat.
Let the games begin.
Against Hunter, we're looking for Firefly. Awesome, there's one. And obviously, we're looking for Dragon Fury as well. There's a couple of bonus cards on the side, like Ziliax, which really help you out. But if you get a Firefly turn 1 against Hunter, generally that's a really good thing against them. Because along with your hero power, it gets to deal 3 damage, which is really important against a lot of the Hunter cards. And they can, obviously, they can play turn 1, 1/1s and things like that. What you're looking to do is keep as many cards in your hand with the deck. Because of Astromancer. So you don't play this second Flame Elemental out. That's there to trigger stuff like the Blaze Caller and the Bonfire Elemental that are in your deck. It's really, really hard for us to lose to Beast Hunter. Like, he has to high roll Huffer with both his animal companions and then give it +3/+3. Like, nothing he's doing here is relevant. That's really bad from him as well. So obviously if this Flame Strike was a Dragon Fury, we could be doing that next turn. Going Dragon Fury and then playing 2 Arcane Tyrants for free. And that pretty much always gives you the win against Hunter. And we've got the Voodoo Doll for his 2/2 there as well. Like, he can chuck all of his beasts into my guys and I just go Voodoo Doll. Kill your big guy. That's fine. So yeah, just run that into that, that into that, that into that, that into that. He gets 4 triggers, giving him an 8/6, or sorry, a 10/6. And he's feeling kind of happy from that, right? Okay, so we can just Dragon's Fury for 5. We've got 1 Dragon Fury left in the deck. One Blast Wave and both Flame Strikes are already in the hand. Like, it's such a sick tempo play against Hunter. He'll probably just get his Rexar out now and desperately try and find a solution over the next few turns. Oh, and he low rolled. That is fine. You can have a 2/4. Feel free to play more cards that do absolutely nothing.
Ambrosia. Ambrosia.
So we want to play this elemental this turn, so that the Blaze Caller can still trigger on the following turn. just so sad watching him do all this. It's like I'm still at 26 life, and I've just he'll instantly concede as soon as I play this. I'm gonna hit the concede button. Or do you actually think you've got a chance now that I've got life-gaining elementals? Are you going to smash that concede button? I think you should be. That does nothing at all. I have flame strikes.
Well fought.
I could have saved you that whole turn. So yeah, you just get to farm hunters all day long with Odd Mage. And you will see a lot of hunters going through the ranks. And what I like particularly about the deck is you actually do have to think a little bit. Everyone else is trying to smoke their way up to legend rank, and you just put a little bit of thought into your play, playing slower games. Okay, here's our worst matchup, Priest. It is very, very, very hard to beat Priest. This should be a loss, especially going second.
None will survive.
So anyone who's playing any sort of one-turn combo kill on you is generally going to destroy you. Like, it could be Mechathun Priest. It could be Malygos Priest. All you can do is kind of try and put as much pressure on him as possible. Okay, that seems absolutely fine. I've no idea what deck runs that card, but... Like, if he's just playing straight control Priest, we can beat him. But if he's doing any kind of combo that kills us on one turn... Now, this could actually... so, yeah, Mass Dispel is probably being played in Topsy-Turvy, isn't it? It's a RPM Priest. That's what I expect this to be. So we're going to coin Astromancer and then play another Astromancer. But yeah, this is... no, we're not. Now we're playing a Dragon Roar. Really? So there's one Flame Strike left in my deck. Because I'm just drawing all of my spells here. Yeah, so he's just playing Reanimation. Oh, nice draw.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
You know, he's going to bring them all back, and we're going to play a second Dragon's Fury.
My calculations are flawless.
The spirits feast today.
I'm getting some really bad 8-drops in this every time I do this. Now this is good for us because he's added a lot of cards to his reanimation pool here. Ooh, that's spicy.
Sweet essence.
Trivial.
So there was a good chance that he doesn't get too many big guys off it. Not a flame strike, thank you. Like, really needed that not to be a flame strike there.
Not all who wander are lost.
We want to get the water alleys up and rolling? I suppose we should.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
Because we need the life gain, you know. He's going to be hitting us with big sort of drains to our face.
Not all.
Yep, and he actually kills us from here. And especially so if you get a death coil off your Lich King. It's like, must be nice. Ridiculous. So like I said, it's a really bad matchup for us. We have to have so many things go well. And we didn't get any of our voodoo dolls. Like, if I got a voodoo doll there in the top half of my deck, I'm still in that game because I get to voodoo doll his 7/7 out the way. But yeah, if he doesn't get a Lich King back from his Resurrect spell, we're still in fine shape. He's not hitting us for 20 from a death coil.
Let the games begin.
So against Pally, I'm assuming it's odd Paladin. Again, you want Fireflies. Again, you want 5 casting cost spells, so Blast Wave and Dragon Fury.
None will survive.
So if we can get any kind of fair RNG in this game, we should win with ease.
The light protects me.
So the reason we ping the shield off that is because he's got Blessing of Might, and we don't want him putting a Blessing of Might on that and just beating us up straight away quite quickly.
Out of my jungle.
So this is all about just putting as many taunts between your face and his minions as possible until you get one of your spells to remove him. Like, if we can get up to 7 mana and we're still in decent shape, we should go on to win the game. As soon as we play Frost Lich Jaina, he'll just hit the concede button.
my jungle.
Primordial Drake is pretty nutty as well. What you don't want is for him to give all of his minions Divine Shield off his 3 mana weapon. That would make you very sad. And there it is. No sooner do I mention it, but he does it.
Look how it burns!
Go away.
And we've drawn our Dragon's Fury, so all is good with the world. He has to prioritise killing this 3/4, which is good for us, because it kind of has taunt. Do I play any Hearthstone tournaments? No, I'm not a tournament player. I love my arena too much. But yeah, I know tournaments are really popular with a lot of people, so... So as you can see, he's like prioritising trying to take that guy out. Which makes me think he's got another weapon next turn.
Perhaps.
So against this kind of deck, you don't focus on keeping the cards in hand. It's all about getting as many bodies onto the board as you can manage.
Interesting.
Such a perfect specimen.
Just force him into overcommitting so you get to do your Dragon's Fury. Now he should only run 1. Divine. So he shouldn't have any more card draw in his deck now. And we're still at 29. It's all about getting to Jaina now. We can draw our Jaina before he can nuke us down. Obviously we've got cards to help us out here like Ziliax.
Which path to choose?
The light dims, but we fight.
Mushroom power!
Perhaps.
Fungalmancer's really good, obviously, in Constructed. I don't really have any problems with it in regards to that. I guess we Flame Strike here. This makes the most sense, really. So we've got a Flame Strike, a Dragon's Fury, and a Blast Wave still in the deck. It's just all about, can we draw Jaina?
My calculations are flawless.
It's a 9/7. That seems good. He's got a Shrink Ray in his deck. So if he's got a Shrink Ray, he definitely wants to be playing it about now. And if he tries to fill the board with taunts and other things, then obviously we've got good old Primordial Drake.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
So we're going to pressure his life total here to stop him from using his weapon.
The battle is over. You win.
Didn't even get to my good stuff. But Odd Paladin's a really strong deck at the moment because it just completely destroys all the combo decks. You know, all of the greedy priest players, it just puts them all back in their hole and just says, yeah, I'm just going to kill you turn 5. Oh, that's nice, you got a mass hysteria off. I'll just fill the board right back up the next turn, and if you've got 10 cards in hand, I've got Divine Favour, and I'll have 10 cards in hand as well. Priest. So here's another one we will probably lose.
Let the games begin.
Keeping Astromancer, because it's one of the few cards that's actually any good against Priest.
None will survive.
But, you know, this is an okay opening hand. This cycles and replaces itself. The Stonehill Defender replaces itself, so our card count will be going up every turn.
Is someone injured?
Next turn, maybe we just Fire Eater the 1/3. I'm sure he'll probably give it a... This could be Mechathune Priest.
I see a vision into flame.
Okay, yeah, it's Dragon Priest. We actually do really well against Dragon Priest.
Welcome to the show.
So, we just want to stop him from drawing too many cards. Like, these games typically go very, very long. And it comes down a lot to quite how much RNG BS our opponent does. Like, he has a lot of get random stuff.
Meddlesome insects.
So as you can see, we've still got 7 cards in hand. We only need to do 2 more damage with the Dragonhawk as well to get a Ragnaros on turn 7.
Oh, a shadow.
Welcome to the show.
Out of my jungle!
Now he does run.
Flame on!
white cards to take control of things that have 2 power. So the plan here is that we nuke his 5/4. Because we really want to use Zola the Gorgon to copy our 4/4. I mean, we can copy Ragnaros as well, but I don't think Ragnaros is surviving the turn. So I guess he's hoping for his Psychic Scream here.
Let me change your mind.
He's got greedy. He's got super greedy.
Such a perfect specimen.
And now he's thinking, why did I just do that? He knows another Ragnaros is coming down next turn. Well, play your Psychic Scream. You don't have a choice.
What is
I can actually hit him for 20 if he does nothing this turn, so he has to do something. And now he's thinking to himself, why didn't I just attack and kill the 4/4? So, if I play that this turn, he's going to mind control it, right? We all know that's what's going to happen.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
I'm sure the deck runs 1 mind control.
I bring life. Is someone injured?
Doesn't do anything at all. Really does not do anything at all.
Spirit of the flame, turn them to ash!
Like, I'll just gain all of that life right back. Thank you very much. Back to 30. Well played. Really good Alex Straza you did there. Feel free to smash that concede button, unless you have a mind control.
I wonder.
Got your Anduin. Anduin might give you a slight chance here. Psychic Stream number 2.
I see a vision into flames.
My calculations are flawless. Strap in. It's gonna be a blast.
Meddlesome insect.
Nice of him not to bother attacking for 2 first.
trivial.
Have a 4/4. Does nothing. Does nothing.
It is finished. You win.
Like, that's why you get Frostlich Liana out really quick against Dragon Priest. Because they go, haha, put you to 15 and next turn I'm back at 30 again? What are you doing exactly with your combo? Are you, oh, look at that, you're not doing anything at all, are you? So that's the one priest deck we can actually do really well against. But if it's any kind of legitimate combo priest, we do struggle. Like I said, the deck list right there. I think it's a lot of fun, this deck. It just seems so much more entertaining than playing, you know, odd Paladin or Hunter. Another priest! What's going on here?
Let the games
Stop it with all the priests, please. It's like, give me some decks I can farm.
None will survive.
It's like my worst mashup. Oh, but one of my best cards. Voodoo Doll, finally. Like, going second in this matchup's pretty rough. Please be Dragon Priest again. Pretty much the same lineup as the last time, isn't it? So we just got to cycle through the deck. Get to some good cards. And take it from there. Oh, Dragon Priest again. Fantastic.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Out of my jungle!
Don't get complacent.
So, can we draw our Jan Alai? Can we draw our Frostlich Jaina? We want to save the Voodoo Doll for his 8/8 a bit later.
Welcome to the show!
Is there any reason to coin anything out here?
Don't get complacent.
I can't think of one. Okay, so he's obviously got the combo in his hand and he's trying to nuke me down. So he's probably got Anduin in his hand and a couple of Mind Blasts. So it's all about getting to
Perhaps.
Jaina as fast as possible. And making sure we don't overdraw. Like, there's no reason for him to go face there. Unless he's just got a handful of Mind Blasts.
My calculations are flawless.
I dream the world trembles.
So, I don't want to burn Jaina. I really don't want to burn Jaina. So let's lose the coin. That's fine, because my 412 is still alive.
Trivial.
I shall bring you rest.
Out of my jungle!
I'm going to overdraw again here, aren't I? Awkward. So, no Jaina, no Jai, and we'll still be fine.
My hand is full.
That's fine. That is absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with burning that at all.
Look how it burns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Go away!
So we definitely want to put an elemental down this turn.
Look how it burns.
Come on. Janalai just wins us the game at this point. It's like 3 Ragnaros. Am I feeling the blast wave?
Interesting.
So I wanted to get an elemental down that turn again for this Blaze Caller.
Oh, a shadow.
Let me change your mind.
Again, does absolutely nothing. Like, the deck's just completely brutal against Dragon Priest. Like, we still haven't drawn our best two cards. Jan'alai and Frostlich Jaina. And there's no one casting cost spells in my deck, so that's fine.
My calculations are flawless.
Onward, friends!
To adventure!
Welcome to the show!
So this game would have been over if we'd made Frostlich Jaina. As it is, they still have a chance with Alexstrasza. I mean, we've got Aziliax for gaining some life back. All we need to draw is draw Jaina. Or that. That also works.
Turn them to ash!
So he can't gain life that well now. Do I not get to draw a card? Wow, okay, it's shuffled some even cards into my deck. I was like, what's going on here? And I was like, oh yeah, that'll be why. He shuffled some even cards into my deck from Psychic Scream. I was like, wait a minute, where's my card? Am I lagging out here? What's going on?
I see a vision in the flames.
Well, it's been fun, but we've destroyed another priest.
Flames consume you.
And it was never really in doubt. So yeah, if it's that priest deck, I can beat it. And I can beat it pretty consistently. If it's any kind of combo priest, we cry. If it's odd paladin, we do well. If it's hunter, we do well. If it's shaman, we do well. Stop it with the priests. Why is it all priests at rank 8? What is this?
Let the games begin.
So I'm keeping the bonfire elemental because this will draw me a card. No more priests at rank 8, please.
None will survive.
So we can beat this deck up before he actually does anything. But there's also a good chance we have to play a very long game here. So we're really looking again at getting our Jaina. Unfortunately, we've drawn 3 spells already. There's only 2 left, and they're both Dragon's Fury. So one of the Dragon Furies is complete garbage at this point. So we want to play the Flame Elemental this turn. So we can play Bonfire Elemental next turn to draw a card. So his entire thing is to like shuffle many of his Amara Warden of Hopes into his deck. Maybe I just Blast Wave? 4 random spells? I mean, it's not great.
I'm burning up!
If we'd killed this as well, he would have overdrawn 1. But we've got a Voodoo Doctor for his Amara, so, like, that's fine. You may have 40 life.
I must consider.
Voodoo Doctor? Voodoo Doll? So he has to play something before he runs his 1/1 in. Else he will not draw off that. Okay, I guess he doesn't care.
Rotten to my core.
Flames consume you! Flame on!
Now, if he got Frostlich Jaina off his 1 Crystalline Oracle, that will make me sad. So he is basically going to reset his life total to 40, so there's no point going to his face.
Welcome to the show! Oh. Flame on! Feel the burn!
So just keep playing cards that replace themselves as much as possible. Wait for him to do his inevitable psychic scream when he thinks you've overcommitted.
The light has betrayed me.
Out of my jungle! Heating up!
So, again, this is all about, can I draw my Jaina? If I draw my Jaina, I'm just going to keep healing up and he can't kill me. That is fine. Where are you, Jaina? Where are you, Jan Alai? All I need to do is draw Jaina. Literally all we need to do.
Unity, precision, primitive.
Go on, Jaina. 13 cards to go. Do not be right at the bottom.
Meddlesome insects.
He's down to 8 cards. Okay, so that's all my spells. So now both of these Dragon Furies are completely dead cards. This game hates me so much. Where are you, Jaina? Where are you, Janalai? Where are you, Jaina? It's like, we know you've got your quest in your hand. We know you're at 40 life. But if I draw Jaina, I'm just gaining so much life off the elementals that I don't care about your hero ability. But you're down to 5 cards. You've got to try to start killing me at some point.
You're safe now. Such a perfect specimen.
Keep away!
Okay, that's a Baku. That's no good. We just want Jaina.
My master will return!
Just want a Jaina. So all we want is a Jaina. Is my opponent actually going to get a Jaina before I get a Jaina?
My calculations are flawless.
Keep away!
It would not surprise me. It really would not surprise me. 9 cards left. No Jaina, no Jan'alai. The 2 cards that just utterly smash this deck.
You are not welcome here.
Again, that's not Jaina, that's not Jan'alai. Why do you refuse to give me these 2 cards? Like, what have I done?
Trivial.
To stop you from letting me draw these 2 cards. Both in the bottom 8 cards of my deck. 1 in 15 chance of that happening. And instead we get all 5 spells, making these Dragon Furies irrelevant. Oh! And of course the turn where I can't play it, I finally draw it. Amazing.
Flames consume you.
Welcome to the show.
Trivial.
Jaina in my bottom 7 cards.
My calculations are flawless.
They grow up so fast! Spirit of the flame! Turn them to ash!
Specimen.
Well, I guess you're making Amalia. Unless you wish to Psychic Scream some cards into my deck. Jaina in the bottom 6 cards.
Trouble? My calculations are flawless.
Your moonlit shadows rise to meet you.
Fan the flame!
Heating up.
Bottom 5 cards. Good old Jaina. Is my opponent going to shuffle Jaina from my deck into his deck and then draw it from his deck first?
Shadowy thoughts. You are safe now.
Obviously. Obviously. Still no Jaina. Like, what is this game doing? I mean, seriously.
Fan the flame!
Heating up!
Jaina in the bottom 4 cards of my deck. I get so much value from Jaina in this matchup. And instead I have to have 2 completely dead cards. Like, this RNG in this game is utterly ridiculous. Like, the fact that there's a Jaina in his deck, after I'm desperately just drawing card after card after card out of my deck.
The shadows grow short.
Jaina in the bottom 3 cards of my deck. I mean, seriously, game. What are you doing to me here?
Heating up!
Trivial.
Give me your heart.
Job's done.
Like, I win this game at such a canter if Jaina's in any reasonable part of my deck. Because I'm just making so many water elementals that they just overwhelm him over the course of 20 turns.
Spirit of the flame! Turn them to ash!
Oh, look at this! It's actually Jaina.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
Trivial.
Heating up!
Ridiculous is all I can say to that. Two cards left in my deck. Finally draw the best card in my deck, which is less than a 10% chance of it being in the bottom 3. I mean, the RNG's been ridiculous this game. Jaina right at the bottom. Both Dragon Furies completely dead cards as I draw all 5 of my spells in the top 15 cards of my deck.
The shadows grow short.
Flames consume you.
I'm almost out of cards.
I have no idea what the priest is waiting for there.
Shadowy thoughts.
I'm out of cards. I will silence their screams. Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
So he's still got one Amalia in the deck. There's really not a whole lot we can do at this point. He should be able to win with
Spirit of the
relative ease.
Turn them to ash.
Slay them!
I don't want him running his 3/6 into my 4/4 and then pinging to kill it off, so I'm going to ping it myself, just in case Ragnaros ends up going to his face. Yes, obviously you've got a mind control. Hits my 7/8.
I concede to your power.
So yeah, if we don't have Jaina in the bottom 3 cards of our deck, and if we actually have some decent RNG, we win that game with pretty much ease. Like, if we actually draw some of our cards, and then when he shuffles my deck into his deck, he doesn't have them, we win. Because he had to have 3 copies of his quest to actually not die against us. And he got the 3rd one off the Gorgon that was from our deck. So if we draw the Gorgon before that happens, we win. If we draw Jaina in the first 10, 15 cards, we win. So many ways we win with absolute ease there.
Let the games begin.
So I'm going to keep this entire hand against Rogue. It's got everything we want against him. Like, double Firefly's fantastic. Pyromaniac gets us all the other good stuff. Bonfire Elemental is a sizable body that draws us into something.
This guy's toast. Ha! This guy's toast.
So we're looking for a Ziliax, we're looking for a Blast Wave, looking for a Dragon's Fury. We're looking for any taunt as well. Any taunt would have been incredible. Tar, Creeper, Stonehill Defender. Instead we're just getting a big pile of absolute nothing here.
Look how it burns!
It's like, welcome to going second where you can't draw your spells. So you're at 7 HP and you finally get your first taunt. Unbelievable.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
And none of these cards do anything. And we are dead.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
Checkmate. Well done.
Like, literally, the game just... Look at this. 5779779. Look at all of those cards. It's like, where's the threes? Where's the Stonehill Defenders? Where's the Tar Creepers? Where's the Voodoo Dolls? Where's the Arcane Tyrants after doing... a Dragon's Fury to clear the board? Where's the Ziliax? Instead, we drew every single card that cost 7 or 9 mana in our deck. And on top of that, we went second. We go first, we still win with ease in that matchup.
Let the games begin.
I mean, we kept a great opening hand with 2 Fireflies, and we just drew nothing. Look at that, Tar Creeper, where was that last game? Pretty good draw. You get to do Bonfire into Blaze Caller, which is pretty good. That's not so good for him.
Consume you, flame on!
Join the guild. We have cookies.
Dark light.
That's a nice draw as well.
Precision. Perfection. Steel lumber. Primitive.
4 damage left to go. Astromancer's not terrible, I guess.
Are flawless. I am one.
So I'm guessing he's got UI in his deck for drawing. Yep, there we go. Drawing 5 cards and immediately playing them all for free. So, can we get a Flame Strike? Can we get a Dragon Fury? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can.
Spirit of the flame, turn them to ash!
Will be grisly. This will be grisly.
Have some guys.
Out of my jungle!
Job done.
That's a good hit. I don't mind that at all. Another UI. So welcome to Rank 8, where people play meme decks and just hope that they... Like, every other game I played has been against priests who just go, Psychic Scream, your deck does nothing. And instead, I get the guy who does this.
Welcome to the show.
Ambrosia. Rubbish, rubbish. Warriors of the frozen wastes. Rise of the frozen wastes. Rise.
Yep, so apparently Psychic Scream doesn't exist in this format. No wonder he's at rank 8. Like, his entire deck involves getting really lucky with UI. Like, he can put a load of guys into play, and then your opponent goes Psychic Scream, and he goes, oh, I guess I've got nothing at all.
Medivh versus Rexxar.
I mean, I'm not even sure what on earth that deck's good against, apart from exactly my deck. But anyway, we're back to farming hunters.
None will survive.
Yeah, of course, Baku. Of course. Of course. Let's just have a dead draw. Thank you very much. It's just what I wanted. It's extremely hard for us to lose against Hunter.
I moves quickly.
So if he's really bad, he coins here, and he's doing that because he's got a 2-drop in his hand. And he wants to adapt a 1-1 for some reason. I want to adapt to 1-1 because it's going to do so much.
I wonder.
Why? Why would you ever adapt to 1-1? Ooh. Just look at this pressure we're being put under here. Like, just make that on turn 1 and pass. That's what you should be doing. So obviously he has Dire Frenzy. So maybe if he's got like 2 Dire Frenzies in his deck that is already in his hand, and another one of these, then maybe it's okay. But if he doesn't have a minion this turn, he's in a lot of trouble. So again, Ziliak's pretty good draw. So now he needs Dire Frenzy or his deck's doing nothing. And even with a Dire Frenzy, I'll just play Ziliak's. And stall, wait for the bubble to fall off, play Dragon's Fury. Everything goes away. Congrats, you've just lost the game. I just don't understand why he's using his coin on turn 1. What could he possibly hope to do? Oh no, he's forcing through 3 points of damage. Whatever will I do? Come on! You have no mana. You've used your coin, you have no mana. You need to pass the turn now. We don't have all day. That's nice, dear. Are we done yet? You gonna do something with your 2 mana? Yep, very nice. You got a candle shot.
Unity, precision, perfection, primitive.
Now, if Jaina's like in the bottom 2 cards of my deck, there's a chance Hunter wins. A very slim chance, but there's a chance. I'm feeling like a flame strike. Well, we're going to play Dragon's Roar here. Come on! Don't have all day. Come on! Hit the attack button. You can do it. Go, 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 go. I guess he's forgotten it can attack this turn. Oh, okay, so you finally realised you're just roping for just no reason at all, right? Nothing here says life gain. That makes me sad. Like another Ziliax or Treant. So we're just sitting here going, is there a Jaina? Now if he makes... Oh! There is a god.
Do not fear power. Fear those.
It's now impossible for him to win. We cannot lose from this situation against Hunter. He needs to smash the concede button pretty damn hard at this point. We have successfully farmed another Hunter. So now he's looking for his Rexar like it actually does something in this matchup. It doesn't do anything. I'm just gaining so much life every turn. Like I play the Firefly and then the following turn burn something for 5, gain 5 damage off that. He can't even attack with the 3/3 because I get to ping my guy to kill it, summon another Water Elemental. It's just so sick. Like, you cannot win. Scoop up your cards and go find another opponent. Yeah, and he's done the baby rage. He's thrown the salt all over the place.
Go away!
My calculations are flawless. Where's my pet?
Your opponent's left. Any second now. Should happen in about 30 seconds from now.
I wonder.
Your opponent's realised he can't win.
Your opponent's left.
Shock horror. Another hunter farmed. That's the entirety of the matchup. It's like, can you draw Jaina before he shoots you for 2 every single turn? Like, for him to win, you have to have some shockingly bad draws. You have to make none of your taunts, none of your Ziliaxes, none of your burn and turn 5. Oh joy, back to priests.
The light shall bring victory.
Let the games begin.
I mean, really, I should just try and aggressively mulligan for Jaina, right? I should just chuck all 4 cards away and go, can I just have a Jaina? So we either have a really good chance of winning, or we have no chance at all of winning, depending on which priest it is. Well, it's not Quest Priest. Is it Dragon Priest? I don't think so.
Out of my jungle!
Wow, really? You're going to do this to me? You're going to present these options to me? So we may be in trouble here if this is... Oh, okay, maybe it is Dragon Priest. I assumed it wasn't going to be Dragon Priest there.
Welcome to the show.
Go away!
So, okay, so we've drawn a Flame Strike, a Dragon Fury, and a Blast Wave. Turn 7 Janelai. Seems pretty good.
Eek! Oh, a shadow.
So he's obviously got mind control at 6 mana, which is why I want to run this in here. It's like, yes, you can have a 2-1. That is fine. Okay, I guess we can wait a turn. Seems fine.
Interesting.
Or do we just make Raggy here and smash him in the face?
Spirit of the flame, turn them to ash!
I see a vision in the flames.
Like, he doesn't realise I've got 11 power here. I've got 13 power here. This is just in case I get the Blaze Caller next turn, my other elemental. It just allows me to go 5 to the face there. I mean, I don't understand why this priest thinks he's the aggro player in this matchup. It's like, no.
I bring life.
You're really not. You're not the aggro player at all.
Flames consume.
Fan the flame!
Welcome to the show.
Congratulations on attacking my face. How did that work out for you? You are not the aggro player in this matchup. I can go face because I've got Alex Strasser. Congratulations! But I can deal you 15 points of damage in a turn. You're dead. So those are the nice priest players, the ones that play Dragon Priest.
Medivh versus Thrall.
Now this is going to be interesting.
Let the games begin.
Again, it depends which Shaman deck we're up against. Luckily we're going first, which is a big help. If it's Shudderwock, the game will drag on a bit, but again it comes back to can I draw Jaina? But if it's make lots of guys and rage at your face pretty fast, Shaman, then we're fully reliant on these cards right here. But like I said, the reason I play this deck is it's fun. It's just really fun to play.
The calm before the storm.
Okay, so he's playing Shudderwock. So basically Shudderwock now is like a value deck. A lot like my deck is as well. He could just be playing pure elementals, I suppose, but given that that was a battle cry, I guess he's also playing a unstable evolution in that deck. So I think it's going to be important to get to my voodoo dolls, because he can certainly tempo out something pretty big and fast. In fact, there's one.
Welcome to the show.
So we want to be putting constant pressure on him. (6/5), deal 3 damage, yada yada yada.
Welcome to the show. Heating up.
At some point he's going to dump a few guys out. We get to go Dragon's Fury, 2 Arcane Tyrants. And turn after Bonfire Elemental. So let's just chuck an Elemental out there just to trigger the Blaze Callers ourselves. We know he's obviously playing all the same cards as well. Bonfire Elementals, Blaze Callers.
The calm before the storm.
And then I'm imagining there's a Shudder Walk at the end of all of this. Like 200 turns down the line. Ooh. Ready already, eh? So there's 2 spells left in my deck now. So we're not going to use our board sweeps until he goes really wide, because there could well be bloodlusts in there.
What?
So we don't want to like prematurely board sweep and then have him want to bloodlust afterwards.
The calm before the storm.
He's obviously going to be running 2 hexes.
Flames consume you. No. Flames consume you.
Just a sip, then you are mine.
That's absolutely fine with me. Doesn't affect me in the slightest.
lose little time.
I think maybe he's thinking to himself, like, why did I do that? I don't understand why I did that.
Feel the burn!
He's desperately chucking absolutely everything. Two more Dragon's Furies. Really? Wow. So there's one Dragon's Fury left in my deck. If I draw that, there's no spells and I'm in trouble, so I've got to use these pretty quickly. Having drawn both Flame Strikes and used a Blast Wave already.
Don't crack me up.
That's a nice draw. We get up to 10 mana, we get to play Jan'alai, then copy it with Zola.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
Okay, so do not draw Dragon's Fury this turn, please. Yes, that's absolutely fine. Of course, everything's dying if I do not draw Dragon's Fury. Guess I'll take a Lich King. Seems good.
My jaws that bite.
What a surprise! It's a Shudderwock. Yeah, I'll just nuke myself in the face. Seems good.
Go away. Unity, precision, perfection, primitive. My hand is too full.
Plays Shudderwock, nukes himself in the face with all of his spells. Feels bad, man.
Brothers, heed my call.
Job done. 1 in 3 chance of killing him.
Interesting.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
Not really what we wanted. Frostmourne would have preferred 3 damage to all enemies. But, you know, I'll take it. So he must be playing Hex in that deck. There's no way he doesn't play Hex.
I wonder.
Like, it's nice to see people playing something a bit different, but it's not a very good deck against me. Like, he's had 8 cards in hand the entirety of this match, and at no point have I felt threatened in any way. I mean, obviously, the fact that I played a Blast Wave and got 2 Dragon's Furies off it did help considerably. But even without that, I still had 2 Flame Strikes as well. You may have some health.
There is little time. The end has come.
Spirit of the flame!
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! No! The game hates me today. Well, that's still a pretty scary board for him to have to deal with on 7 HP. So yeah, I started at rank 20 today with this deck. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. Maybe he wants a deck list. Oh no, I've got the blurry bug as well. Let's see if he has anything to say. Other than, F you, buddy. You suck. Fuck you, shit. Oh, and he unfriended me. But unfortunately for him, it's on stream, so I can clip this particular moment right now, send it off to Blizzard and say, look what your players are doing. Aren't they nice people? Anyway, guys, I've got to restart the client. One moment, because I've got the blurry bug.
You're back! Come tell us a story or two.
Ooh, draw 25 cards. That's a nice quest. Yeah. It's nice when they rage like that. I mean, he basically raged because he knew he had absolutely no chance in that game. It was appallingly one-sided.
Medivh versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Let the games begin.
Priest. How depressing. I'm going to keep this hand against Priest.
None will survive.
Is someone injured? Is someone injured?
Look how it burns!
He's coming flying out the blocks here. We have a clip already.
Welcome to the show.
He's like, wait a minute, I'm meant to be drawing the cards here. No, no, no. I'm drawing the cards. I was really hoping he was going to do that, because now I get to go Voodoo Doll, clear your board, draw a card. And, yep, he's wasted his power word shield.
Of my jungle.
Bad cards for me. So I don't want to play Rusty Recycler because he's only going to gain control of it.
May my ancestors.
Like, unless he starts playing dragons very, very soon, there's a very good chance we're going to lose this game. He's any kind of combo priest, we're in trouble. Okay, that's actually fine, yep. More than welcome to shuffle them back into my deck.
My calculations are flawless.
The stars align.
Ooh, high roll! 7 mana, 7/7 now, lucky. Does he have Anduin all set up? Or is he in a world of pain? He's playing Dragon Priest. That's the good news. We're liking this. Unfortunately, we've got 2 Dragon's Furies in hand and 2 Flame Strikes. So there's literally a blast wave left. And if we draw that, both of these cards are dead cards. Which is sad times indeed.
Look to the skies.
Look how it burns!
So we'll play the Elemental so that we can play Bonfire Elemental next turn. That's his second Psychic Scream. I'm not sure if he got the first one. Ooh.
The light has betrayed me.
That is fine.
Flames consume you.
So he's still got a Mass Hysteria in his deck. Just keep smashing him in the face. Keep that pressure piling on him. Be completely relentless. Ooh. Finally.
Do not fear.
Thank you very much, Jaina.
Fear those who wield it.
Now we've got a game.
I see a vision in the flames.
You sure you want to do this?
I see a
You're
vision
actually
in the
sure you want to do
flames.
this? You do realise you're losing a lot of your guys here. That's not a bad draw either.
Out of my jungle!
So we want to take something that he can't gain control of, so it's got to be the Shield Master there.
Job's done.
Spirit of the flame, turn them to ash!
Wax Elemental is actually pretty tempting because it is an elemental, so it can trigger other stuff later down the line. But Sleepy Dragon has a little bit of value, even though he does have one mind control in there. Even the 0-9 mech is really annoying for him to get past as well. We're going to go Greed. Oh, he's on 5. I'm back to 30. Like when you get Jaina playing against Dragon Priest, it just feels so good.
Darkness speaks to me.
Like... This does 5 to everything.
Time melts away.
This does 4 to his guys. Can I hit a 50-50 today? No, of course not. How silly of me to think that could be a thing.
Meddlesome insects.
Nice mind blast, bro.
Your victory proves nothing.
He wasn't actually dead. They didn't have anything to deal a point of damage to him with. But he conceded anyway out of the kindness of his heart there. Ooh, dust for me and some gold. So I'm interested what you guys think of this deck. I don't know how many of you have really seen much of this before. It's my kind of deck though. It's fun. It's enjoyable. It's nice to play Hearthstone where you have to think about what you do. Thank you for the follow 13 minutes ago at Tristas. Ooh, okay, so hopefully this is Odd Paladin.
I will fight with honor.
Come on.
Let the games begin.
So we've got a Blast Wave, very important. Think we keep hold of that. Chuck Yuller's back. We're hoping, obviously, for Firefly, Black Cat, stuff like that. Please be Odd Paladin. Please be Odd Paladin. Don't be Combo Paladin. Damn it! We're going to struggle if he's going to deal us 30 points of damage in one turn. It's very hard for us to win. Because he's got a lot of life gain in there, and he can fly through his deck quite quickly.
Reporting for duty.
So we want to go face as much as possible, if that's the case. Now, he could just be playing straight up schmoes. He could just be playing, like, normal dorks.
Reporting for duty.
And if that's the case, then we're absolutely fine with these two cards.
Out of my jungle!
But I'm imagining it's more likely he plays Shivala. And if that's the case, we're in a world of pain. It's going to be very hard for us to beat Shivala. But we do have a Blast Wave. Like any deck that can deal me 30 points of damage in one turn. Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm going to be overdrawing if I Blast Wave here. This is so rude. How rude. This is too good of a Blast Wave. So it's looking like regular, generic schmoes.
Let me think.
But it could still be Shivala, because it does have Call to Arms in.
What? You think you can
It's Shivala.
Reporting for duty.
So the Voodoo Doll's pretty important in this matchup.
Welcome to the show.
Because we can kill Shivala and not have them get any life gain from it. But yes, we're the aggro player in this game, and we need to be beating him up as soon as possible. So the cards we obviously want to draw is Jan'alai.
Welcome to the show.
Still got 9 cards in hand, that is fine. Like, if we can get to 30 HP and then press Frostlich Jaina to get up to 35, that might be good. Also, like, part of his combo is basically dealing 25 damage to me in a turn and then hitting me with a weapon that does 5 power. So, if we can get our water elementals online and he doesn't manage to play Equality or Shrink Ray constantly.
Flames consume you.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
So there's a chance he could just beat us up. Does the silence improve my deck? I don't know. You can only play Owl because obviously it's an odd deck, so you can't play the good silence. Hey, guess what? We're going to be doing a Dragon's Fury for 5 damage. I don't want to, but I think I have to. Like, I have to be the aggressor in this matchup. He's got 9 cards left. He's almost got his combo completely formed.
The light's justice has failed.
So he's still got equalities and shrink rays. He's used both though of his wild pyromancers, which is good for us. It means, you know, if he does have a shrink ray, he can't clear the board.
This dungeon reeks of magic. Delightful.
I think actually we want to flame strike this away. We don't want him, like, getting horsemen and bouncing them back to his hand all the time. So if we can kill a horseman every turn, it puts him a turn further away from doing his combo. But yeah, generally it's a really bad matchup for this one.
Will be purified.
Copies it, obviously.
I'll put it on your tab.
Yep, very hard for us to win this matchup.
Spirit of the flames, turn them to ash!
Of course it is, you know, it's like if the matchup isn't as bad for me as it is already, of course you hit the one, the 20% chance of hitting the one that I'm going to ping on the following turn to generate a water elemental. Of course, Ragnaros, of course you do that. So this is all about him generating random 2/2s every turn and not getting a new one. We just want him to get the one he keeps drawing the previous turn. Yes, obviously.
It's time to test your metal.
There's old Shivala.
Well played. Unbelievable. Essence.
So like I said, anyone who plays a combo deck against you is going to give you a really rough time.
The time has come. I return.
Like, there's no way we can keep Astromancers in our hand here. So he can copy the Shivala back into his deck if he wants to. Okay, well that's kind of him. That's very generous to give me a water elemental.
The light bends to my will. Flames consume you. I'm almost out of cards.
So he's very close to getting his combo off here, and he's under absolutely no threat at all. Like 41 HP.
Will be purified.
There we go, there's a new one, so he'll copy that. Or bounce it back to his hand. And then he'll kill me next turn by
Frostmourne calls.
Just playing the 4th one after playing all of the others.
My calculations are flawless.
The future is ours.
I'm out of cards.
Stargazer Luna.
No peace. No
There you go.
rest.
That's definitely a new one. So, nothing we can do. Kills us next turn. He still has 2 timeouts in his hand.
Trivial.
Out of my jungle.
Behold the tools of creation.
Like, I should just really concede these games, like, on turn 2 soon as we know what we're playing against. Because there's very little chance of you winning against this kind of thing.
I return.
Azeroth will be purified. I concede to your power.
But I'm guessing he's just losing to all the hunters and the odd paladin players and stuff like that who are just absolutely nuking him. Because he will beat pretty much all priests. Like, that deck is basically designed to beat priests. Because, I mean, that's just what it does. Priests cannot interact with it in any way.
You asked for it.
Let the games begin.
Probably a mirror match, I imagine. I mean, is there any other mage deck? I guess he could be playing combo mage, right?
None will survive.
No, it's the same deck. It's the first time, actually, this has happened, the same deck here. So, Tar Creeper's coming down turn 4 for the Bonfire Elemental. Obviously, you want to be aggressive, but not too aggressive. Because of the board clears. But Jan'alai's a really good board clear, though you might just want to leave it until turn 10 to be able to copy it if you draw your Zola the Gorgon.
Out of my jungle.
So we want minions with a lot of toughness here, because as you can see, my board clears things like the Dragon's Fury.
Go away. Out of my jungle. I'm burning up. Go away. Out of my jungle!
So we need to get this Jan'alai online, so let's start pinging stuff for 2. We've got the Zola as well. This is basically how we're going to win here. Jan'alai, Zola turn 10. Force him to use his board clears.
My calculations are flawless.
The spirits feast today.
Could have been so much better than a 5/5 for 8 mana there. But just carry on forcing him to use the board clears. If he uses a voodoo doll here, then... See, look at that. See, he high rolls, I low roll.
Look how it burns!
Trivial.
Kind of says it all, really. Two to go.
Play by the rules.
Oh, lucky. So yeah, this has been pretty much a nut draw from me here. Now he has to flame strike. And ping.
Spirit of the flame, turn them to ash!
Yeah, I actually missed lethal there. Just ping him for 2 and he's dead. But he hit the concede button. He smashed that concede button pretty hard there. I went first, therefore I won. I mean, that was the entirety of that match. Like, congratulations, you won the dice roll, and you pretty much not drew all your best cards. And your opponent just went, guess I die. Guess I'm dead.
Medivh versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin.
Let the games begin.
Is this a free win, I see? Is this a free win I see before me? It could be. So the only way he beats us here is if he gets a very big angry doggy. Oh, silly axe. Just keeps getting worse and worse for the hunter here. Spell Hunter or Beast Hunter? It's Beast Hunter. You may have a Divine Shield. So in this matchup, it's not about keeping your hand size as big as possible. It's just about dumping all the cards out. And just making sure he doesn't take you from 30 life to 0 life. As long as that happens, you're absolutely fine.
Welcome to the show.
So we've got Blast Wave next turn into double Arcane Tyrant which is actually extremely savage. Well, I guess we don't even need to do that.
Unity, precision,
as he seems to think he can nuke me down. Yeah, I've not had much luck on Jaina here, but I shouldn't be losing against this guy, especially now he's switched his hero ability.
out of my jungle.
Sleepy dragons maybe a little bit too selfish. But yeah, he has to high roll quite a lot, and I have to not get Jaina for him to have a chance at winning. So we can do a 6-point flame strike and make 2 free arcane tyrants. Always Huffer. Now he's realised he can't go face anymore. Where are you, Jaina? Halfway through the deck. No sign of her yet. There's very real risk I'm actually going to beat him up before Jaina even makes an appearance. I would like a voodoo doll. Echo and Rush. But he's got to trade them both into my 4-5. Not ideal for him. Why not just play another 4-4 and save your Hunter's Mark? I'm not really following that.
Perhaps.
Flames consume you. Ambrosia.
my turn to go face. So I'm hoping, you know, he trades his guys into mine. I Flame Strike to clear off his side of the board completely. Or Blast Wave to draw a load of cards. Well, a little bit annoying, but we can still deal with it. Can I deal him 2 points of damage? The answer is no. Wow, Glacial Mysteries. I'm so good at this game. Congrats, you're on 7. You play very well.
Perhaps.
Let's get greedy. Greed is good. Exactly what we wanted.
Ambrosia.
So he needs something with lifesteal and rush this turn. Doesn't have lifesteal and rush. Like, I mean, you can just see what a bad matchup this is for him. Oh god, it's so painful, isn't it? It's so painful. So painful. Where's my Jaina? 10 cards to go. Still no Jaina. Even a Gorgon here. Just go Jan'alai, copy it with Gorgon.
Spirit of the flame, turn them to ash!
So he needs a charge minion if he's going to hit me with that guy. Nine cards to go. Still no Jaina. Oh, and finally we draw Jaina. Well, isn't that nice?
Fan the flames!
That's a pretty bad minion from him there. Pretty bad minion.
Do not fear power. Fear those who wield it.
So we got the voodoo doll as well for if he makes something absolutely ridiculously huge. I'm so sorry. I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry. My voodoo doll's about to completely destroy you. So sorry. Will he attack correctly into my vaporize? No, he will not. Ooh. So basically, at some point, he will stop high-rolling his builder beasts. If he wants to draw cards, that's good with me. That works very nicely for me.
Welcome to the show.
Such a perfect specimen.
You may have a candle shot. You may have a spring paw. Always Hoffer. You not yet run out of those moles, huh?
Welcome to the show.
My calculations are flawless.
This update is mandatory.
He's getting down to as few cards as me now. So I guess I need to play an elemental this turn. It's a shame I don't have any.
Trivial.
All too easy.
No need to play anymore because he could get the Builder-Beast, which is rush, poisonous, and and the exploding bat dealing 1 damage to everything. So there's no need to put any more minions out onto the board.
I'm almost out of cards. I will silence
Trivial.
this scream. All too easy. All too easy.
Like, this is such a slow and painful death for this hunter. Okay, you're gonna hit the concede button now? Because you've just given me yet another guy.
I'm out of cards. Slay them.
Like, it's pretty inevitable when you're playing against Hunter that you're gonna beat him. This deck just completely farms Hunters. I hope you had a lot of fun watching the deck. I mean, I have a lot of fun playing it. I think it's pretty enjoyable. But I don't mind wrapping this up for the day. I've been streaming for about 10 hours in total, on and off, between 2 sessions. It's nice having a break and doing that, but I know that you guys still want to get your arena fix, so I'm going to